All right, mic test, test, testing 1, 2. How's the mic? Is it okay? I'm testing a new mic position. So tired. Nice and clear? Oh, very nice. Okay. The mic position has changed. So previously it was like at this side. I made it like over. Everyday new position. I with you only. Hi Suen, have you built your Filco? Is keyhub there? Soon. He'll be in at about. It's still on the boat. The hell? Help me pick nail color for Sunday meet. Okay, what are my choices? Hi, good evening. You'll build it, please? Hi, sure, I can do that. Yeah, I have mine here already. Probably next week. See the Discord in our chat? Okay. Give me a second, yeah. Let me pull up Discord in our chat. Oh chat. What are my choices again? Yeah, I'm on all chat. I don't see it. All chat, nail color. Right. Okay. I see it now. What keyboard are you bringing? Match a keyboard. Oh wait, hold up. Wait, right before stream, I had DCS Vert on this as well. Then I changed it out to this keycap set. Are we building this with MX Blacks today? Huh? Filco sound test now? Nah, dude. My Filco is unbuilt, like, and it's built, but it's like stock as shit. Everyone's returning to plastic keyboards. This is my Filco. You can hear the space bar. Wait, can you guys hear? Yeah, I've not done anything to it. I'm bringing a Mano Fury. Oh damn, none of those nails fit. Sad. Wait, maybe you could do like, is this cat eye? If this is cat eye, maybe do black. Black cat eye is always very pretty. Just saying. All I hear is potential. Right? Dude, so and I've got so many boards to build. So I have the Corsa Mini to build. I have the Orion V2.5 to build. I rushed to build this today. I've previously was DCS with DCS. Right now is Brixies on CF plate. I would probably change it out to a plastic plate, maybe like PC or PP. Yeah, so I've got a few. What color? Silver. Silver Orion. I'm not sure if I want to actually touch the OG PCB though, because mine's like new, unbuilt. I was thinking maybe I order the Ollie PCB from McLovin. How I get new? I don't know. Well, I got it new. Got it new at a decent-ish price as well. So all the wrappers are like still on. See? Made in Korea. I've tested the PCB though. Not sure if I want to proceed with this PCB. So yeah, that's the thing, right? Whether or not I preserve this PCB, I get the Ollie from McLovin. That means I'll have to wait for a bit more. Don't bother with this one. Just get? Okay. This guy got backdoor. Yeah, I've got like a new ass plate as well. What plate do you guys recommend? I'm hearing that a lot of people are saying that the blacks on the Elu is actually like half decent. So maybe I'll just go with stock plate. Just so. Make sure to make brass internal weight. Really? Is that important? I've heard, who's that person? I can't remember. Oh god, I can't remember the sound test of it. I heard it was very decent, and it didn't came with like the DLC. Oh yeah? Brass internal is important? Okay. Do you use the one that is on GitHub? Hi, good evening. I made CF, haven't tried it yet. What about the bottom though? Is the bottom important? Because like right now, oh, that's my box of junk. Okay, let me put it there. Right now, it's like new, right? So I've not opened it up yet. So it's like new. Yeah, so this is like the top piece. Yeah. This is the bottom piece. Yeah, so I was thinking whether or not this is important. A weight here. Don't really matter. If you're ordering, might as well go one shot. Yeah, that's fair. And then I don't have like a weight here. You got the files? Like, is it from the GitHub that repo? The one that they right? Okay. Those are good to use. You made it 3D with countersunk. Yo, that's quite mad. Well, I mean, if you can send it to me and it's convenient for you, I would appreciate that. They are good to use? Alright, I'll take you up on that then. So yeah, so tonight you'll send. I thank you so much. Right, you reckon the alu plate is fine? Should I cut more plates? Alu is great. Blacks, I assume. Ergo clears. Okay. Make sure not to screw near the spacebar. Oh, so leave the spacebar be. Huh. So the spacebar has 2 points, right? This two. Which one do I not screw? Point A, point B. Or should I just make a new plate file without these points? Nah. 7. Oh, sorry. There you go. 7. Let me check. Okay. Hey, Kin. I hear you're coming over later on, right? Yeah, so my 7, I would probably cut a new plate. I'm not sure because if alu is good, then I'll probably just keep it as is. But if you're saying not to screw on some points, then I might just cut a new alu plate without those points. Then, you know, I could probably I'll feel better about myself rather than having those points there and not screwing it in, and then I have a bit of resistance in my head. You know. I'm seeing a lot of people building their 1098 in all chat. I'm glad. But this bot overall usually spacebar louder than alphas. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, for me, my personal preference has always been a more balanced keyboard. I like the Corsa. It's very balanced. Yeah. The 1098 on the other hand, I think it's quite quiet on the alphas. But spacebar is quite decent though. Acrylic will shock you for internal weight. Why, is that good? Or is it shock me bad? Hollow? Hollow goodness? I'm not sure. I would probably get in a Ollie PCB. Maybe if anyone wants Ollie PCB, I could probably do a mini group buy so we can get in from I'll probably put it on chat actually. See if anyone wants Ollie PCB from McLovin. We can bring in a bunch. Hello. Hi, I'm gonna start stream. I'm gonna start stream soon. But for now, let me just chill for a little. Let me use all chat. Where's that called? ML. Planning to bring some in. Yeah. Okay, so let me put this aside. Oh no, my Smisky. Okay. Let me move this one aside so you guys can still see it. This is the 86U that we'll be working with today. Okay, it's a very old unit, yellowed unevenly, not very pretty, I must say. There are some issues on the... What's that? Ew, there's hair in it. Box extremely janked up as well. That's fine. Alright, so there are some issues with the modifiers, like the enter, for example, and the shift. Yeah. Is there a ETA when you guys are getting Metapulse kits? No ETA for now. But other than these, I think everything is fine. So what I understand from the com, so this dude bought the prototype unit. Okay, he bought the prototype unit, and so now we are transferring this into that. But before we actually transfer this to that, spacebar, it's kind of decent though, so I may not even touch the spacebar. But before we transfer this to that, we have to ensure that the modifiers are not stuck. Where to buy R1 in SG? Oh, second-hand market. It's almost impossible. Look at the ash color and this yellow. It's the same. I have a yellowed keyboard there. Okay? It's almost impossible. You just gotta camp. You just gotta camp on Carousel. I think primarily, if you wanna stick to OEM, yeah, I think what you should do, KTEX don't have, what you should do, R1s in stock? There's no way. Dropping in to support the stream. Don't miss out on this, guys. Yeah, so in general. Wait, where the hell was I at? Oh yeah, in general, you just have to camp. You just have to camp and then snipe and then pray that you get something. Right? Also, I know a lot of you, a bunch of you have been asking whether or not there are independent streamers. Yes, we have reached out to a few streamers and they will be happy to take a look at the RF-8X. And so yes, we will have independent streamers. Initially, okay, so I'll tell you guys the story of RF-8X, okay? So initially, hi Wincy, hi Gab. So initially it was okay, let's do a small run, get it out to many people's hands. Reason why Kikin wanted to do this was because he was scammed, and so he wanted to make something that is quite similar with quality of life upgrades and then push it out. We never imagined it to grow till there is a proper following, right? So that was why initially we kept the group buy timeline relatively short, and it's just for those people who are interested. You can just join early, so on and so forth. And so we realized that the demand for RF-8X have increased, and as such, we are actually looking and thinking about whether or not to extend the group buy. When kicking comes about, then we'll discuss it. But other than that, yeah. So that was the whole story behind RF-8X and why it doesn't feel like why are there no independent streamers? Why are there no like content creators that's making content for it? It's just because, right? It wasn't. We didn't expect it to fall into so many people's radar, right? So yeah. So never had the intention, right? Never had the intention for it to like grow. Oh yeah, yeah, I think so as well with the aftermarket parts, right? Yeah, and as such, there was no plans at all to have like independent streamers to come in, so on and so forth. But of course, we hear you, we understand the feedback, and we understand that there is a level of importance to find people who are not associated to the designer or KTEX or the vendors themselves to take a look at the RF-8X and give their honest opinion on it. Okay, while these creators that we have reached out to, they may or may not get a unit to keep, right? Depending on how I guess it's just how well they like Topra. But we'll never review anything that they say. They do not have a script to follow. The only script that they'll have would be like updates on the project, so on and so forth. Yeah. Where's the uh yes, that's the original. Original was to keep MOQ super low so that it's manageable by the designer and us because we didn't think that it would be a big project at all. Yeah, and so then there was no intentions to like find to look for other vendors and stuff, and everything would just be handled locally with us. But yeah, we saw demand, and of course, because of the demand, and we do not want to create the artificial like scarcity, sort of thing where yeah, and so we reached out to DDS and go like, okay, can we have like this amount, maybe 50 MOQ? What kind of prices are we expecting? And then initially it was much higher than expected. Per board, priced in with all the so initially at the 20 MOQ, right, 2040 MOQ, something along those lines. Per board was priced around like what 500 USD, right? Really expensive. And so Kikin actually went back to look at the design, rethink it, and see how we could actually lower the prices, yeah, make it more because we understand while it is an extremely heavy block of aluminium, it is still two pieces of aluminium, and it's considered quite expensive. And because we wanted to get it to like more people's hands, so we decided to like cut back on certain things, revisit the design, and then came prototype 2. And with prototype V2, we managed to get the prices with like the carrying case, the logistics and stuff to be within 350, right? Simplification of the CNC to make it easier to CNC. Yeah, that's primarily it. A lot of the cost, it's not on the aluminium itself, but it's CNC. And then afterwards, what hit us was, then we decided, okay, 350 is a good enough price. The vendors get to run it and then make it worth their time. And at the same time, Kikin can get a cut, right? I mean, I'm just being very open, very honest, yeah. As a vendor ourselves, projects need to be made worth our time. I know you guys understand this, right? We're all adults here. And as for designers, putting in so much work and shelling out the money for the prototype, they need to make it worth their time as well, right? Those are things that we have considered and we go like, oh yeah, 350 can cover all of that. We're quite happy with the prices. And then aluminium price went up. It's mad. And so like a lot of the earnings were the profit margins were like cut back on for the vendors after we reworked the numbers. Yeah, but we still went ahead with it. The fillets not touched at all. They are still the same. Nothing got. So basically, the aesthetic, the outside of the board, still good, right? What changed was how they went about machining the inside of the board. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have like the final prototype as to nice yellow RF and the spacebar. I think the spacebar is magnificent. This part, not so much, because the yellowing is quite uneven. Not a fan of this yellowing, but you know. Yeah. So yes, so let me grab the unit. Once again, this unit is built as a commission. Okay? It's a commission unit requested by someone who, a customer of ours that has, a customer and a friend almost, that bought a prototype from Kikin, the designer. Okay, so I am building it for him. Yeah, with his 86U. So there's a few things that needs to change. Not change, but then like fix. It'll be the spacebar, the enter, okay, the shift. Okay, there's quite a bit of resistance there. So basically the modifiers. The spacebar in itself is quite decent. Built-in gradient effect, yeah. Okay, and so with that, let me just go grab the RF-8X that we'll be building on today. Please note that it is still the prototype because he bought the prototype. He didn't buy a live production unit. So he bought the prototype and we waited only until the group buy started, then we queued it for stream. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay, so this is the case. It's still sealed. No one has seen it yet. Okay, actually we have. But yeah. Yeah, so when you purchase prototype from DDS, this is actually what you get. In case you guys don't know. Especially if you don't have a carrying case that you send it over to them. Then they'll ship it out in something like that. Okay. This should be the Wind Killers unit in the orange color. Damn, this tissue paper is free. Does it not cost money? Oh, something dropped. Oh, screws. I got it. Screws. This would be the unit that we'll be building today. How many of you guys looking for this GBU think? Okay, here you go. So nice. I like to think, yeah. I don't think this comes with feed as well. I need to know where Kikin left feed. Kikin, are you in chat? Okay, so the lighting is not doing it justice, but it's more this shade of orange than it is this shade. It's more this shade than it is this shade. Okay, it's more of this IRL than this. This is like tangerine. This is orange. It's just the light that is coming from the side that is causing it to have this like color. Same shade as the prototype install. Yes, it is the same shade as the prototype install. Does this help? Do you guys know the iPhone orange, right? Dude, I like this artist a lot. Not sure if you guys know who this artist is. Yeah. And so, yeah. Never bought like Taurus before, but I like Gox enough. Okay, I like Gox enough, and so I bought into the phone case. It's been serving me right. People who know me knows that I don't usually use a phone case. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is the unit that we're building today. But before we actually take a look at this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix this up, and we'll probably change out the PCB as well. And oh yeah, PCB. This is the PCB that will come with the RF-8X if you purchase it. This is new. Let me just chop into it because I can. It is the stock blue color for the PCB. So I think it'll look amazing in the PC or the Robin blue. So this is the PCB that we're working with, right? And then on the back, you'll see Cipilot's logo, you'll see KTEX, and you'll see keyhub. Pretty. Okay, so as mentioned, there is a connector that connects from this. Does it come in solder tool? Dude, I'll solder your face. No, it doesn't come in solder. Okay. Okay? So I'm not sure if like this is like a good match, but you know, it is what it is. It's internals after all. Okay, so let me put this aside and let's take a look at what's causing the problems on the RF-8X, the R1. I never liked cables along the channels for some reason. Oh. Where is my unclipper thing? Okay, be right back. You think the blue PCB will pick through the orange PC top too much? No, not at all. What would pick through the orange top? Okay, so after you're done building, you know what? Wait, hold up. Only the forehead, I think. The forehead will probably pick through. I don't have an orange proto PC, but yeah. I think only the forehead will pick through. I'm just undoing the clips right now, and so that's why it's not on stream, because I prefer undoing the clips when the board is on my lap. Okay. So the stock PCB for real forces are green. So you can decide whether or not you wanna just use the green one, right? Or you wanna use the blue one. Okay, I think that's up to you. Okay, so that is basically the plastic case gone. So this is the plastic case, and this whatever internals that it came with. Oh. Okay, and we'll be not using this part. Okay, yeah, I know many people are afraid that the... Okay, so I know I'm just jumping around quite a bit, but basically, for those who are interested, you can actually... Do you have a PC top with you? Show us how it looks on top of the orange bottom. Yeah, I do. For people who are like worried, right? So how it's held on, yeah. If you just transplant, you still have to take it apart. If you're buying the wind killers option, you'd have to remove the housing, the sliders from here, the domes as well, and here, put it back together, and you're gonna screw it into the case, and it's supported by here and here, here and here. Okay, on the top case itself. Show piss? I don't have piss. I'm pretty well hydrated today, so I could probably replicate it. Okay, so let me go find a PC cup. I'll be right back. Yeah, but the color that Hikin wants to do is well hydrated piss. So it's not very like pisswasser kind of color. It's not yellow. Hi, Chishimi. Thank you for the subscribe. Okay, sorry for the subscription. Okay, so this is regular PC. Okay, how would you like me to show you? Like, you want me to put this top over that, or what is it? PC top with you to show us how it will look on top of the orange bottom. I can show you, but this is clear PC, frosted. I don't think this is offered anymore. Your piss look like this? Go see a doctor, dude. Okay? On top of the orange bottom, just to see how much of the bottom shows up. Okay. The reason why we are no longer offering this clear, right, was because the two rounds of the PC units that we've made with DDS, the PC came out different. And so when we spoke to them, they say because different batches of PC would have different tinge color. So as you can see, this is whiter, yeah? And so the second proto that came was, or was it the first proto? One of them was a lot bluer. And so with that in mind, we didn't want to take the risk of offering such a large piece of board in frosted PC and then risk it being different board to board depending on when the PC is in. And so yeah, Kin basically decided against the pure frosted one, which you're seeing here. Yeah, right. So there is like a hue, like this is pink. The previous one, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but the previous one was blue, right? This is pink, yeah. And so we don't want to take the risk and have like different colors of PC out on the market when we say that this is frosted clear PC. Yeah. Okay, let me grab something and then. Can like that one Can like that what? Which one? They cannot control the batch of PC that comes in. And so to answer your question, yes, can like that one. It can happen. Okay, so generally when I'm working, I'm not a fan of using desk mat, so you'll always see my desk without a mat. But yeah, let me just open this up and then show you guys the thing first, and then we'll get to building, right? No stepped internals. Why would you want stepped internals? Why stepped internals? What's with stepped internals? Wait, hold up. I'm getting old. You know how I know I'm getting old? It's when I used to be able to just take a look at that and then see which bit I need. Told me that's what makes keyboards good. I see you around, Zolo. Okay. You want to know something? To reduce overall machining costs, the final production run. Kin, are you here? Are you in chat? Okay. So when you just stay put, I can answer the part about the stepped internals later on after I get approval from Kin. Daniel, I've sent you the files with screw sizes too. Yo, you're mad. Okay, thank you. Is that kick in? Okay, kick in. Kick in. Dude, Kikin is ignoring me. I don't stream his bot anymore. Kikin? He's on stream? Dude. No. I want to tell you something. I need to tell you guys something. I don't think you guys... Why is this only held in by 4 screws? Such a shit. Okay, you guys want to see the top case over? Or do you guys want to see the bottom case? The top case, right? Over the... That makes sense, right? I'm sorry. Kick in. The production units will have stepped internals, right?
Yeah, so basically...
So it'll be like that and then step.
Oh no, so basically, in the final production unit, there will be more space internal, so there will be steps here. Yeah, so to prevent it to be too thin at the front. Yeah.
Okay. And that reduces the machining cost as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys hear that, huh? You guys hear that? Okay, we took a lot of measures to reduce machining costs. One of which is to add a stepped internal.
Yeah, the reason to add the step internal also to make more space internal so it sounds louder.
Yeah, so it's to make more space internally so that it sounds louder. No, I just wanted to make it clear because like what I'm going to show you right now when I undo that board, okay, is that it will be without the stepped internal. Okay, so yeah, because it's without the stepped internal, then I just needed to say that there will be a change in the prototype, the final production unit rather. Okay, it will be stepped inside to give more space. Okay, and on top of that, so giving more space is what we wanted, right? To make it louder, to make it fuller in some sense. But at the same time, because they are going with that, it would actually reduce production costs. Okay? Yeah. So I just want to say that. Okay. So that is what I'm going to say. I'm going to put this over the orange unit. Dude, my space. I like. Oh. No way. No. Because weight make bot sound bad. When I asked Kikin to come and explain how there's gonna be weight in the production run, because there was never weight planned. You know what? We should actually do like a Jane-esque weight for it. And you know what is gonna happen in the production run? In the production run, we're gonna create MX PCB as well. For those people looking for MX. And HE as well, of course, HE. You know what's gonna happen on the production run? In the production run, there's HE. We're gonna create a PCB that's MX, HE, MX, HE, EC compatible. Okay. You got a DB? Okay, I'm gonna put this aside, yeah? and then PC top case. This one's got individually engraved. Okay. What you think? Okay, let me remove this white piece. Yeah. I honestly, who designed the DB? It's unified daughter board. Bro, you guys are rage baiting. PC top, orange bottom. Yeah, so this is it. Not entirely orange, but I can see the vision. Dude, you want us? Ash. Okay, so this is how. Oh, sorry. This is how it's gonna look. Hello? Stop. Hello? Ash. Focus. Focus. Thank you. Here. If it's unified DB, how from 4-pin JST to big JST for real force? Nah. Cabel. The cabel, okay, connects here if I'm using stock PCB. So what's gonna happen if I'm using OEM PCB? I put cabel in here. So this is special cabel. Sorry, this is special cabel. Can you see special cabel? Wait, special cabel. Can you see? So this cabel goes in here. Okay. Oh goodness. I swear, if you are John, I will do something quite murderous when you come over. I'm praying you're not John. Oh, hold up. Wait, hold up. Can't see much of the internals from the side with PC top. There goes my RGB glow dream. You gotta get PC top and bottom, I think. Dude, Kin, I'm dumb. I cannot put this in. Getting the help from the designer.
I got the wrong cable for you. This for R2. This for R2.
I wasn't dumb. I just didn't want to like sound stupid. So I just want to make it known that, yeah. Piss top will look very nice with yellowed spacebar. Oh yeah, I think, yeah. Need designer to show hands. Okay, yeah, but anywho, so the special cable. Thank you. This cable okay, connects into here. Okay, and this end of the cable goes into here. Ta-da! Is that impressive? Nah, it's unified daughter board. So anyone can, like, I think everyone should have one, no? Instructions unclear. Got what stuck in the fan? Oh, okay. Oh, at least you're not getting stuff stuck in the fan. So yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's basically it. Easy, right? Right? That's easy. Okay? So are we done with this? Are we happy with what we are seeing here? This will not be the build, yeah? Okay. And put this back together. Okay, I thought Topra guys would bully MX plebs for using GMK. Why? But I use, like, I own Topra as well as MX boards. I don't see why one is better than the other. In fact, I think the Singapore community is actually quite nice about it. Like, we want people to be part of it as well. I'm just trying to be very careful about this. Okay. Whoop. Hello, focus. There you go. Okay, let me put the PC one away, yeah? Okay. So, again, for those people who are worried, the plate is secured in this manner. One here, one here, one here, and one here. And in your stock plate, it's the same way as well. Okay? So not to worry, the typing feel will be about the same, unless you're not using SS Play. Let me flip this around and put it away. Okay, screws. Oh, guys, you guys remember this experiment? Okay, I soaked it for over a week, nothing melted, just saying. Okay? You guys were capping so hard when you guys told me that something melted when soaked in alcohol. I think because Topra is lower pitch sound, it's more amplification, both case volume, yada yada. Shorter and relatively thinner, which is people don't prefer it. I personally like DCS and EC, personally. Sudah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Actually, I don't actually have to remove the keycaps, right? Because I'm just fixing stabilizers. I could just remove the step keys. Does it have a spring? No spring? Okay. My favorite box. Favorite steps, favorite box. Okay, now time to undo 1,000 screws. Dude, I am so blind. Goodness. No loop for housing? Nah. I was requested to not loop the housing. So it would just be for what again? Yeah, just for the stabilizers, just to fix the steps. Fix the step, install it into the... And I have to remove 2 housings. I have to remove 2 housings as well as wing killers. I literally told you guys that. And hey, look, bubble windows. Okay. We have meetup every couple of months. Goes in the trash since it's wing killers. 3D print the plate holder. Hey, what's wrong with my boxes? Dude, my boxes did nothing wrong to you. Dude, even the designer used this, you know. Box bigger chance to flop. You know what? I'll take my chances. Skill issue. I'll take my chances. If I miss out this time, will there be another round or no chance for me already? But see, the thing is that per round that we do, it will take, the MOQ would not change, right? And if we do a much smaller round, like the next time, say like R2, like the demand surge drastically after the fulfillment and everyone suddenly wants one, okay, then we'll probably have like a round 2. But the assumption whenever a group buy is run, especially an unlimited group buy, is that anyone that wants one would probably be able to grab one, right? And so even if there's a round 2, it will not be so soon. Makes sense, yeah. I don't want to promise you like, oh, there's an R2, then R2 is like in 5 years time, you know. Can we have pool color in R2 to match my piss? If R2 happens. If R2 happens, I will be sure to push for pool color. With the new Manu, maybe they can guarantee consistency. Alright, that's the thing. So, y'all know the story, right? So basically, DDS announced. So while we are still like in talks with DDS, going to run the buy, and then DDS announced closure, right? Then, of course, DDS said that they can do it. Okay, I'm not sure if this is sensitive information, but I will tell you guys anyways because I'm known to be like stupid transparent, and half the time I say the wrong things. But what happened was that DDS said that they can complete the CNCing, the machining of the parts, as well as the PC. But they cannot promise that by the time that they're done with CNC, they are able to anodize. Okay? And so that stressed us out. That stressed me out. Okay? Suen, no, stop it. It's not. Do not even go there. Okay, so like that stressed the hell out of me. Because I feel like consistency is key, right? If a manufacturer have pledged to go like, oh yeah, I'll take on your project, and then halfway through flick and say, no, but you know what, I'll take your project, but I cannot complete CNC. I cannot complete anodization. I can only do CNC. Then I would rather not. And so that was when we scrambled to look for a new menu. And then we were talking to Elaine. And Elaine was like, if that's the case, well, let me help you out lah. And so yeah. So that's where we found like the new menu and stuff. And because this was just days before the group buy. It was days before the group buy. And we do not want to suddenly offer frosted before we can even get like a prototype. You get what I'm trying to say? So now is the group buy period. To get a proto coming in, it will take like maybe 2 weeks. And that'll be almost to the end. Like manufacturing is like, even if they rush, we pay extra money for them to expedite the entire thing. It'll be like 2 weeks to maybe 3 weeks, right? They get it out. And that is only one proto. We don't know if they are able to keep with the consistency, right? Because when we deal with DDS, first time it was this color, second time it was another color. It was only at the second time that we realized that there is a different color. Alright, so yeah, so if you actually think about it, it's not a risk that is worth taking. Even after we've changed manufacturers, it is still not a risk worth taking. I do not want to give you frosted PC, and then afterwards, when you guys receive your frosted PC units, you guys DM us or email us telling us that, hey yo, the frosted, and also because you have to understand it's such a large piece, right? Right? You guys tell me that, hey yo, mine looks pink, and then someone else in the Discord says, no, it's blue. It's not even like a business thing. It's more like customer satisfaction. End of day, if we are not able to tell our customers and promise our customers that this is the color you're gonna get, then what is the point? Right? Usually clear or frosted PC will have blue tint, but I just showed you one that has a pink tint. So there's really no way to be completely sure. What in the world is this? Wait, the PCB's been looped. Wait, this has been opened up before. Sliders are looped too. Wait, hold up. Something's not right. I was told that this is untouched. Yeah, I was told this was stock. There's Permatex in there already. Weird. Okay. Someone did an oopsie. Scammed? I don't know. It's not mine. Wait, does the stream for... Wait, who does the stream? Tia? The Rock? No. Not today. Sometimes it's Tia, sometimes it's me. Very not great mod. Who's me? Yeah. Well, it actually depends. Like, I think most people will be able to tell us apart. Denzel, yeah. Okay. So I am not gonna spend time trying to remove whatever loop that's here already, other than because, dude, they're, oh my word. You know what? The sliders, they don't. Not every one of them is moving freely. It's honestly, some of them are just over lube and shit, dude. Like, look at this one. Look at this one. Okay, wait, hold up. Can you see it's... Okay, wait, do you guys see it? This one here. Look at how sluggish that shit is. And that applies to all the mods as well. Oh my word. Dude, I'm gonna open this up. Bruh. Bruh. My word. Oh my word. Okay. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Spacebar's done. Oh my lord. Wait, can you guys see how much shine there is on the edge? Dude, there's so much loop all over the housing. It's mad. Okay. Oh, this is interesting to see. What is that orange tool? It's a thing. If you don't want like metal on metal contact, so usually people use the back of the tweezer, right? But that's metal on metal contact. You're surprised no rust? There is. The plate is not exactly clean, so there's no like metal to metal contact. So you use this wait, the word was in my head, and then this, and dude, I can give you one. I don't have to sell this thing. Spudger, yes. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to wash this out. I'm not gonna wash it on stream, sadly. I will go a bit off stream. Can I cloud? 1.0 are messed? Dude, a lot of the keys are messed up. Look at this. Okay, wait. Okay, flip. Dude, this is mad. No, it is. Okay, again. Okay. Let me go to the typing screen, and so the mic picks up more things, yeah? Keep going, bro. Hell nah. Okay, so I'm gonna take these two U's, to give them a good wash, because wait, yeah, okay. Can you guys see? Can you guys see the amount of shine this 2U housing has? Like it's all around the border. It's quite crazy. Yes, yeah. So I'm gonna give these a wash. Would you guys like to speak to Kikin? We can get the designer on while I wash this because this will take quite a while, right? Because I have to remove the whole thing. Hopefully, alcohol will dilute this. Yes, Kikin just came. Yeah, I'll have to wash this. I'll have to wash this before we proceed with the building. Else, no way. Okay, designer Q&A. Okay. Nah, come. Coming. He's coming. He gotta bring us something. Yeah. Why? Just talk to them.
Hey guys, can you hear me? I'm kicking, by the way. Any question for me? Yeah, this is a bit awkward for me. It's my first time. Show hands. Hello. Oh, Milky. Hi. How long have you been designing? Honestly, I have a few boards that I've been designing before the RF-8X, but then none of them really come to fruition. So I was just doing it for fun. All in all, like is even for the RF-8X is a hobby for me. Yeah. So how RF-8X came about was actually it was Dennis who planned the idea on to me. So actually I have a XRF that I got off the market, but it's kind of there was a dent on the RF-8X. It's also on the XRF that I own. So I wasn't quite comfortable to sell it to Dennis. So that's how we came in an idea where I reverse engineer the XRF and maybe make a small quantities for Dennis or people who are interested. Yeah, that's how it got started. Ever thought about HHKB or 660C housing? My next wish is actually a HHKB, but there are also requests to redo the Ivaja, but then I don't think that for my next project I don't think that I want to have a same design as Noxery again. Yeah, so I think I'm doing something that of my own. Yeah. Hope that answer your question. Do you think it will be possible to have up version of the RF-8X? Sorry, I'm not that experienced at ARPs, so I think it will be a no. Sorry. So Skin is actually my real name. Yeah. Footprint. Yeah, so RF footprint, so EC footprint and MX footprint is different. Even the from the top plate to the bottom of the PCB, the distance is different. So I would say the way how I will approach designing EC and MX would be different. So ideally, if I'm designing a board for EC, I don't think I'll be fully focused on making the EC board sounds the best. Dear Daniel from KTEX. Daniel from KTEX.
What?
There's no Daniel in KTEX.
I'm dead.
What was the hardest part about designing the keyboards for me? I guess the hardest part is probably getting it manufacturers, and getting it manufacturers. Because I think so far, based on my experience, there are not many manufacturers that are keen to make small quantities that is in good quality. And so far I've only done with DDS and some other manufacturer in the past, but the lead time is really long, and the waiting time is quite painful. And I've tried JLC once. I think JLC is not bad in terms of the cycle time, that the lead time is fast. I would say that JLC is quite good for prototyping if you want to test things quick, but the quality is just not good. Yeah. Okay, what is one piece of advice for aspiring designer? Sorry. I've never thought of this before. I mean, I guess I'm a new designer myself as well. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't have any good advice. Sorry. I had a dream. Yes. JLC prototype, the anodize. Yeah, the one that I got feels really rough as well, but it's good enough to test like in terms of the acoustic and the fitments. Yeah. So I guess JLC is my go-to for now if I want to prototype a new board. But in terms of like for future productions or group buy, I think I need, you definitely need to find a better manufacturer for it. Orange or Robin 8, silver for me. But Orange or Robin 8, it's a tough question for me as well, actually. I don't think I will prioritize a round 2 for the RF-8X. Like even for this project itself, it takes a lot of time and also energy. Yeah, and I have other wish lists that I want to design. So I probably will do maybe pink color for my future design, or something like brown color. Can you snake me 3 RF-8X on the way out after the stream? Thanks. Okay. Okay, stay tuned for those. I'm planning to make a OEM compatible design for RF. Any tips on the band plate? I can probably send you a few videos on tutorials, but honestly, I think other than clear technical drawings and having the 3D CAD, I think having a clear 3D CAD and the technical drawing and checking with your manufacturer if it's manufacturable, I think that's the most important part. Pink would be nice. So next keyboard will be in HHKB layout. Yeah, most likely it will be HHKB. I will consider to see whether if I want to do for other layout in 60%, but I haven't settled down on what mounting style that I want to do. So that would be a long project, I guess. Yeah. So my priority is still the acoustic and also the typing feel. So I don't think I would want to rush it, because I think at the end of the day, I would like to have fun in this hobby as well. Yeah. What is your favorite keyboard that you own? I would say the HHKB in a plastic case. And recently I have built FC660C with the Meta Pulse part, and it sounds good, so that's my current favorite now. Hey, thanks Milky. I haven't actually. I plan to build, try out the what do you call it? The Dana cap build on RF-8X in the future, but I haven't tried MetaPulse yet on RF-8X, so I can't comment on that. Are there any other keyboards built or other trends that are uniquely popular within the Singaporean community but not too popular anywhere else? I'm not sure about this. Yeah. Boss, are you open tomorrow? Favorite Singaporean coffee spot if you drink it? I plan to visit Singapore in the future. That's a very good question. I do drink coffee, but I'm a instant coffee kind of guy, and once in a while I'll get Starbucks. For Singaporean coffee, I'm probably not the best to advise. Yeah, maybe I'll try to ask Dennis. Do you have any favorite Singaporean coffee shop? Oh yeah, if you were to come to Singapore, do visit KTEX. Okay, thanks. Coffee as well. You get free coffee here. Yeah. If you drop by. Hot or ice Milo? I'll always drink ice. Yeah. So, okay, regarding Dynacap compatibility, actually, based on my understanding, Dynacap actually fits into OEM plates. But the only things that you need to add on is you need to have a gasket in between the Dynacap housing to the plate, because the Dynacap is designed for 1.5 mm thickness of plate, but the OEM is 1.2 mm. And the reason why we didn't went for the Dynacap specific plate is because the MOQ is just we couldn't meet the MOQ. Yeah. But you can still use the Dynacap on the 1.2 mm, the OEM plate, with the gasket. Oh. Very Singaporean snacks. Well. What do you think is your favorite Singaporean snacks in Singapore? That's a tough one. Snacks. I usually eat potato chips, but they are not like a Singapore unique thing. But if you come to Singapore, I would recommend the fruits here. You can try durian. What is the most useful skill for designing a keyboards? I'll say probably get familiarized with the CAD software. The software that I'm using to do the design is a Fusion 360, and the barrier to entry to using Fusion 360 is actually pretty low. There's actually the free version that you can download if you search for it. It's not easy to find, but there's a free version. You can try to play around with it, and there are tutorials on YouTube. Is the plate hard to cut? Need CNC? Yes, so the plate that we're offering the group buy, it will be CNC. So I'm very I would say particular on this, like, because I have a few past experience where the plate, aftermarket plate, where the cutout is a bit too small, and it actually ruins scratches a lot of my OEM housing, which which I don't really like it. So I think CNC is quite important to get the tolerance type. Yeah. So for our group buy plate, it will be CNC, and also we'll do the bend. We'll do the bend similar to the OEM, so that it adds a bit of rigidity at the middle of at the center of the plate. Yeah. Maybe I can show the our plate that we run on group buy. Yeah. Just give me a moment.
buy directly from us if they want. So answer to your first question.
Oh, is the Ciplet PCB available in stock, or is it specific to the group buy only? Wondering if I can pick up a spare later on. Yeah, it depends on the vendor extra, but I think K-Tech have a plan to carry the Ciplet PCB in stocks. Yeah. So if you need a Ciplet PCB, you can probably check out K-Tech as well. Do you have an expected shipping time? So after the group buy and with all the production and also packaging, we are currently estimating at Q4 for end of the year. Yeah, so just to show you guys the plate. So this is the aftermarket plate that we are offering in the group buy. So it's basically a bead blasted stainless steel, and it should be coated with the protective coats. So I would say it's a pretty high quality replacement to the OEM plates, and you can see the bend. Oopsie, hello. Yep, and we'll be using the providing the low profile screws that will be pairing it. Yeah, they'll be pairing it with the plates. What color are you gonna use for yourself? Alu or PC? I'll probably get full silver with a piece yellow top myself. But I also have the option to have probably have a spare of all the colors that will be run in this group buy. Yeah. But I guess a silver is always my favorite. Yeah. There's some bent parts on the plate. Gotcha. Yeah, those screws are also stainless steel. Should be 304 as well. I can show the fitment on the the plate that we're offering, since we are not using the wing key. Yeah, I'll try to do it. Just give me a moment to find the plunger. Oop. Okay, found it. I'm wearing a Speedmaster Moonwatch. It's one of my dream watch. Yeah. Okay. Have you tried silence and unsilenced build on the RF-8X? Which one did you like the most? So after tinkering in Topra stuff for a while, I think I came to a realization that my favorite is the purple slider, and with the what do you call that? With the silicon O-ring silencing ring. Yeah. So I've been I've been trying the silicon silencing ring from Dynapack, and yeah, I think I like those the most. I feel Poron silencing ring is a bit too muted for my liking, and previously my favorite was the unsilenced one. But yeah, I think my current favorite is the silicon or silencing ring. They are a bit quieter compared to the black OEM sliders, the unsilenced one, but they are a bit louder than the Poron one. Yeah. Have you tried any Hypro keycap? Unfortunately, I don't have any Hypro keycaps, and my preference is still the OEM profile. So I'll probably show the fitment on this. Yeah, as you can see, the tolerance is just nice on the aftermarket plate. It's not too tight and not too loose. I'm not sure whether to use Hypro specific housing or OEM regular housing, because Hypro are compatible with both. Yeah, I've never tried Hypro housing myself, but if they are using the same OEM plate, I think you should be fine. Housing gasket required for OEM housing? No, I don't think so. I mean, OEM has always been without a gasket, so I guess, yeah, that is a no. Will you be releasing the plate file? Yes, we will release the plate file after the group buy. No worries. Yeah. So, for the 87U, if you have experience with the OEM plates, actually the 87Us is using a really odd shape of housing, and it sounds very plasticky as well. And I would say, and for the group buy, we will just be fixing it, changing it to the standard 1U housing, and I guess that would be the best direction for the future, because even in aftermarket, the aftermarket replacement part, they are all in using the standard size, which looks like this. You done? Do you tend to loop the PCB? Honestly, I've been swapping a few PCB because we have the C-Plots PCB here. Honestly, I don't find a big difference like with lubing or not lubing the PCB. But yeah, I guess you can take my word as a grain of salt as well, because my previous PCB it was looped, so it probably the spring already catch some of the loops, yeah, from the PCB. Yeah, Dennis is done. He will continue the build. Oh. Yeah, I'll let Dennis continue. Okay, thank you everyone.
Alright, and I'm back. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have to you have to go through like so many washes for it to finally get to this state. So just now you guys saw how stuck it was, right? So now, but this is like not the best. I still see like loop trace, but it is what it is. I think I've done my best for this. Okay, so can you prefer that he use your plate that it comes with or OEM plate? I'll just do OEM plate. What was this? Is this your plate?
Yeah. But I took out the
Hey.
one you from the Inky.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you can take that away first. Okay. So for the purpose of this build, I will just use the OEM plate and then we'll see how this fits, okay? Because I assume that there will be some people that want to use this, their original plate, rather than the plate that's offered during the group buy. Yeah? So let us just do this instead. Alright. Okay. My wires, and then I have my loop pen. Did I take a shower too? Yes, Kikin's an engineer. No, I did not take a shower. It's just that these had to go through so many washes to get rid of whatever gunk lube that was on it. Like honestly, gunk lube. Okay. Okay. So the way that I enjoy lubing Topra or EC stabs, actually using just 205, dabbing here, and then Krytox for the BDZ for the wires. Okay, some people may not like BDs on the wires because it can get quite messy, but I'll show you how I do it. Let me find a syringe. So that's a 205 syringe. Do I have 205 left? Yeah. Okay, I'm dry. Let me grab a new one and then I can fill up the syringe. Tour 5. Okay, I'm only drawing it from the bottom because I know I don't need a lot of it. So yeah, usually how we'll do is we will actually refill it from the top, but I don't need a lot of it, so that's why I'm just drawing from the bottom. That's all. You guys don't learn from this, okay? But in case you want. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's all I really need. It's what, 1 ml? 1 ml? Yeah. So I need less than that actually. What's wrong with drawing from the bottom? It depends on your needle gauge. For this particular one, the gauge is quite tiny, so drawing from the bottom requires some skill. I think most of the time when I tell people to draw from the bottom, they'll tell me that, oh, it's stuck, I cannot draw from the bottom, yada yada. So yeah, that's why drawing from the bottom can get quite difficult. Yo, these steps. There's no gaskets, and the person used tape. So let me preserve the tape. See how gunked up this is? Oh. Okay, so I'll have to clean these as well. But this one, I don't think require much cleaning. Like, oh, actually, yeah, I'm not gonna go into it because it requires a lot more detailing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take wet tissues, preferably like alcohol wipes. Just wipe off the excess, or even dry tissues actually. I think dry tissues would work the best. Wipe off the excess gunk and then let it fully dry, yeah? Do not put it in, do not install, do not do anything weird with it. Clean off your hands as well. Okay, so how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna install this. Okay, I'm right beside the hole. Okay, so there's 2 holes here. You want to avoid the hole because you do not want the wire, the loop to slip through. So at the corner, I will do like a dab, and then along here, I'll just do a line. It looks something like that. It looks very, very clean. Inside, I'll do at the corner, a dab, the other corner, a dab, and that's about it. Do you guys see it? There you go. Okay. Let it rest. I'll go to the wires. Then I'll have my BDZ here. Okay, and then you want to cover the entire elbow. But this is how I like to do it. I know there are many ways to lubing EC steps. This is just one of the ways to do it. I just prefer this because it has given me like the best results. Okay, this is not working out, is it? Okay. Whoop. Yeah, you know what? I have wet tissue with me. What am I afraid of, right? Not having the best fingers today. But yeah. Okay. And then after which... Where's my flathead tweezer? Goodness gracious me. Okay, you're gonna insert it into the... It's the best way to show you guys this. Insert this into here. Into the hole. And then you're gonna push it up. And you're gonna draw the wires into the latch. Okay, so you'll see it like that. Okay, so the wires on the latch is not pushed in yet. You're gonna take the end of the tweezers. You're gonna gently just nudge it in. One side at a time or both sides, that's fine. Okay, once that's in, you can top it up with more loop if you feel you require more loop. But other than that, it should actually be fine. Okay, so you see how it goes up and it comes back down, right? Because you don't want any loop to be on the inside of the housing, at least too much loop. Okay, you want your 2U to be able to travel. I think that's the most important thing. So when you do this, it should be able to go up and down freely, right? As long as it stays stuck, you've done it wrongly. Okay, then you can proceed to install it. And that is it. You're done with one side. Okay, so let me just do it once more. Move this aside. Again, I like doing this. And then do this. And then one line in the center. And then at the corners. Then here. And then wires. Alright. Some people don't actually loop all the way. And they just loop the ends of the wire, because the argument is that if I'm already doing the injection method, what's the point of looping all the way? Which is fair, I guess, but I think because MX, right? So for MX, you do your wires, you do your elbows, you do your everything anyways. So it kind of carried over for me. Okay, so I'm gonna shift it in over the latch and I'm gonna just gently nudge it back in. There you go. Okay, you can top up the loop as and when required, wherever you feel that it's needed. But half the time I feel in this method, it's usually quite okay. You don't really need to top up any more loop. That's all. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack. I know, because it's so... I don't think it's a normal way of looping. I've never really went to learn how to loop Topra. This is an honest thing. I just have always done it how I done it, and some people say that I waste a lot of loop. TR says that I waste a lot of loop. Do you prefer to use 205 for the sliders? No, actually no. If I were to loop my Topra, I always use 3203. 3204 maximum. And even then it's very, very thin. I rarely actually loop my sliders. I like that scratchy sound feeling thing that comes with unlooped sliders. So I try to retain as much texture as possible. Many people who come to the saw knows that I don't enjoy my Topra looped all that much. So the only thing that I'll loop previously was the PCB. Because I want to loop the springs, but I don't want to tangle it up, so I'll just put like a very light layer of 205 across the PCB. I think many of you guys have seen it before, and the reason primarily is so that I can loop my springs without it having all tangled or having to separate the springs. Yeah, that's the main thing. I'm sure there's a lot more like efficient ways to looping like Topra stuff without having to go through like all of this like mini loop and like stuff, but just used to it, you know. Just feel that using syringe to inject loop into the crevices allow you to control where the loop goes. And of course, I'm not gonna say that 205 will not travel. While it's viscous and thick enough, it does travel. And sometimes putting too much, when you inject a little too much, what happens is it's gonna travel outside of where it should go, and that is gonna give you like sluggish stabilizers. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of movement when it comes to like EC stabilizers that you can afford to do like injection technique versus MX. MX, generally speaking, the tolerances are much better when it comes to steps. No matter how loose, right? But there's not a lot of movement. Okay, that's done. Okay. Okay. So now that's done. Let's move on to these. So while this is like super gunked up, I feel like I need to clean this though. This is super gunked up, like oh my word. Okay, no, you know what? It's okay. I will restrain, I will hold back. Should I actually clean this? Okay, so for the stabilizers, for the spacebar at least, usually when you get it off new, you will see some lube in there. But it's generally not so like gunky and dirty. I would usually take a Q-tip, I'll soak it in alcohol, I'll remove the excess lube. I think that's the easiest way to clean them. Do you ever use landing pads for the stabilizers? Oh, you mean like gaskets? Yes, I do. If when you move it side to side, okay, there is sound that's shifting, then yes. Or once you're done building the board, right, putting the PCB together, like screw on some main screws and you shake and you can hear like this like ting 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 like rattling sound, wobble sound, then yes, you definitely have to use gaskets. But in this case, because it's the OEM plate, tolerances are usually much better. Previous owner have like added tape, like this like clear tape thing, onto like stuff that move, I believe, and so I don't really have to do much. Sorry, this is KTEX snot, bruv. Okay, so same thing here. I will inject the channels with 205, like this area, because the spacebar will go over here, then curve over, and then do the same thing here, right? So the channels I will just do I'll inject in the channels, make sure that the wires do not move around. And that's about it. Okay, at times I will inject in there as well, but I don't see a need because there's so much loop in there. So I will not, I will not, I don't think adding loop in there would actually help. So I'll still do the same thing with the wires. Okay, so I'll coat the tip of the wire all the way to the elbows on both sides. Okay. For me at least, I feel that the 205 in the use of Topra is really just to fill space. That way when the wires shift, it doesn't hit on the metal the plastic directly and doesn't rattle. Right? That is for me at least. I know some people actually feel that 205 helps, like Kikin, right? The designer actually believes that 205 helps. For me, I don't think it helps much. Okay, so this is it. Okay, and we're gonna reinstall the PCB. Okay. How generally you do that is that you would pry apart you'll separate the springs and the domes. Okay, and you will pry apart I swear this process is like the most comforting of them all. Okay, and you lay it in this manner. Make sure everything is straight. Okay, then you're gonna start your tool. Wait, hold up. I need to cut here, don't I? I do. The hell is this chopped up? Dome. Okay, so I'll have to cut away this one and this one, just so I get winkeyless. I'll be right back with a pair of scissors. You're gonna cut those? Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, I can just leave them on, you know? Actually, why the hell not? Right? I wasn't told to cut. It would not be exposed. Right? Keep it as OEM as possible in the case he wants to put it back into its original case, right? Right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. It won't be visible. Like it won't. I trust. Yeah, so I shan't. Dude, I need another nicer looking domes, dude. These domes look so messed up. Ooh, these domes look so messed up. I need a nicer looking dome. Is there a nicer looking dome? No, right? Wait, I should have two more. Oh no, I shouldn't. I wouldn't have. These domes look like it was chewed off by somebody. Okay. Then after you're done putting on your domes, you put on your springs. I think springs are the slightly more important part. You wanna set your springs in such a way where they sit relatively flat. No, not relatively flat, but flat. That way they don't shift too much. Yeah, this is generally not the most interesting part of things. Because you're just setting domes down. Setting springs down. It's like watching someone spring swap. Not fun, but it's a requirement. Yes, and you may be wondering, oh, why are you setting springs on vinculars? Yeah, the thing is that it will not be shown anyways, you know? So might as well just keep it in there so the owners do not like lose it. And yeah, not like it's gonna work. Because you'll be covered by the blockers, yeah? I don't understand how people are enjoying watching me do this. Like all like 1,000 of you, 39, 40 people watching me just put springs in the domes. And I'm not even talking because if you guys have watched the VODs, yeah, I am famous for dropping things at this stage. So at this stage right here, I'm famous where I push against something and everything just go path on the table. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying my best to just focus, lock in. Yeah. And it's kind of silly locking in for this, but yeah. I know my flaws. It's the music. The music, I literally just picked something random, dude. Like, it means you're relatable. I, I curious. You know something? You've made me spend so much money. It's so weird. It's so weird telling you like over stream. Cause yes, it's so weird telling you over stream, but you've made me spend so much money. Like, oh my word. I went out looking for like pepper and stuff because of you. I found you through the Yuzu keycap one where you custom key set, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I don't find like pepper and stuff and yeah, so and that got me down like a whole ass spiral because then I started buying up all the OEM colors to make like a full pepper. I did that, and then I recently saw your post that you did something quite similar as well. I was like, oh, I did it from H2H. Oh, very nice. Yes. So yeah, I spent like weird amounts of money. And because like pepper, like people be like, oh, I know what's worth, right? Yeah. But I think like with regards like the market, I got it at a pretty decent deal. So I'm not complaining. Okay. Any more springs here? No more. I spent too much on pepper. Right. I think that too. I think that too. Like, I'm ashamed to tell people like how much I spent on pepper. But yeah. But the problem is that I like DCS quite a bit. Surprisingly over GMK. So I was like, oh, so since I don't buy so many keycaps, it's justifiable. And then this year, everyone just wants like DCS, right? So everyone started like creating DCS sets and yeah, that's almost like GMK right now. So it's kind of mad. Okay. And of course, I'm missing springs. Huh? Oh, wait. Hold on. I got it. No, there's still two that's missing. Bruv. Wait, everything was on a PCB. What happened? What happened? Someone once told me, I watch you because you're a professional. Really? Really? Okay, I found one. I need another. Hello? Hello? Wait. Hold up. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. So, crazy story. The air conditioning at KTX is like down, so it's been warm for a while. And I have this fan that was blowing at the streaming table, right? And it just blew the springs like to where the wires are, just at the back of the monitor. Okay. Is it gonna be up by meetup? What, this? Damn swampy? No, it would not be up by meetup. Okay, so we're actually gonna be closed. No, it's just the worst part, right? We're actually gonna be closed next week. We're gonna be closed next week, from 1st of June all the way to 7th, for them to come in and take a look at the air conditioning, fix the air conditioning, and then we're expanding our warehouse as well. During the first week of June. So yes, so I think during the meetup, it's gonna be mad. We have like 1,000 fans. We have like 1,000 fans like all around, so that should help. But if one of you guys don't shower and you guys stand in front of a fan, I think we'll kick you out. No, yeah, that's crazy. But no, I'm just saying. You know, yeah, but they can only come in the first week of June. That's the problem. Like the aircon guys. So they came in before. They tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it. Then they're like, you know what? Just change your air conditioning. And we're like, all right, fine. Let's change our air conditioning. When's the quickest you can do it? First week of June. So yeah. So waiting till first week of June. Okay, I'm gonna use everything stock, yeah? I'm gonna move it closer to me so that I have to bend over to install this. Make sure I don't mess up. No, yeah, it's quite mad. Honest. It's like I was on sabbatical, so it's fine. It was fine for me. But I think it started breaking down like a month. No, a few days before my sabbatical. So like a week or 2 weeks, right? And then it just decided to just not work anymore. And yeah, so I don't have to survive through that. TL was the one that was sad and here, and he had to survive through that. But now that I'm back, it's super warm here. Like honestly, stupid warm. So yeah, it'll be only on the first week. Then we'll also take the same like the time to. We're making our aircon better, so it's gonna be colder. Then at the same time, we're expanding the warehouse as well. We're building the vertically. Yeah, so that first week will not be open at all. If you guys come by, you guys will be slave, yeah? So don't come by or you'll be tasked to work. Like, I'm serious about this. I don't care if you're paid. Be my free labor. But online, our website would still be open, of course. So you guys can still order. We will still deliver, like on the same day or maybe like the next day. But do not come down. If you come down, you'll be made to work. Yeah, and primarily we'll be like shifting shit around. So yeah. Okay. All my silver screws on. Super nice. I'll let him decide whether or not he wants to change his screws as well, like afterwards. Because this guy that I'm building for actually builds his own boards. He's just passing it to us to build because, again, he got a proto and he just thought, why not, right? So I think I'll just retain as much like the original stuff that he has, and then if he wants to change it like further down the road, then he can do that, rather than forcing him buy stuff that he doesn't really want or need right now. I guess we'll provide him the spare plate as well, just in case he wants to change out to a better plate. This part, I'm actually a little bit more relaxed because I can't mess this up, right, anymore. I think. Don't want to jinx stuff, but yeah. guys, you wanna know something funny? So there was one stream that I was building the Type K, EC Type K. So after I was done with the build, I realized that one side wasn't working, right? And so I was like wondering, like, yo, like, what the hell happened? Like, I thought like I did it well. Something must must be wrong with the PCB, right? And so then I spoke to Sip. I was like, hey, yo, Sip, so I'm not sure what is up, but one side of the Type K isn't working at all. And he's like, huh, that is weird. Can you like try flashing and stuff? Then I was like, dude, I've done everything. Then he's like, okay, like I think he said something along the lines of like, okay, I'm not in at the moment, but I can get back to you as soon like as I get in. And then he said, okay, maybe try, like he's not doubting me, but maybe try to check if I have all my springs installed. Dude, the domes were all in. Like I could press on it. Yeah, and so I opened up and I was like, there is no way I forgot the springs, right? Like hello? Yes, I forgot the springs, like hello. Yeah, so that was it. So I opened the side that wasn't working. I was like, okay, domes check. It's fine, it's working. There's domes in there. I was like, okay, but where are the springs? Dude, it was so idiotic because it was a customer's build as well. And then I opened it up in private, so like I just wanted to check, right? Ensure that I didn't like mess anything up. Ew. So relatable. Right? God. And then I messaged the customer, I was like, dude, your board is working. I messed up. Then it's like, oh, what happened? It's like, I forgot your springs. And I did it on stream as well, and no one caught it. Right? Because like I was doing two halves. No one caught the fact that springs wasn't put into one half. Yeah, but yes, so that happened. All right. Let me put the build here. Oh, I need feet. Dude, let me just take this apart. Put it there. I want to be relatable, but not in this fashion, you know? Like, yeah. But I can't help it. Things does happen. Like, when it happens, you just own up to it, right? It's like, oh yeah, I messed up. I'll be better next time. And then that commissioner, the guy that commissioned you to build his board, no longer trusts you anymore. Haha. I'm kidding. We're okay. I think we're on okay terms. It's chill. Okay, so these are the feet. Do you guys ask Kikin about the feet? I think it uses the same feet as HHKB. Is that right, Kikin? Yeah. You wanna compare with HHKB? Okay, let's compare with HHKB. There you go. Same feet. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna make upgrades to that. Oh, is that the carrying case already?
Most of it is finalized.
What is not finalized?
The mold,
Yeah, what isn't finalized though?
probably we change to the zip.
Change that to a zipper. Okay. Anything else? Okay.
Purposely.
Okay. So this is the carrying case. Oh, it looks like KTEX. Yes, you are right. it does look like KTX. Okay, but the cool thing about this is that it is slimmer, not exactly like the slimmest, but slimmer, and it is custom molded to fit the RF-8X. I think this would change, right? This will not be the elastic version anymore.
It will still be this.
Oh, you don't do the art version?
That is what we have
Oh, but he's not changing? Yeah.
Is that a better one?
Okay, so this is how the internals look. You can basically put stuff in there, primarily the RF-8X. It's made for the RF-8X. It fits with keycaps. Yo, this is something special. I like this quite a bit. Okay, so this side will be changed to zippered. Soft felt, whatever lining this is. Easy to remove, and then there's a pull tag here that can help you lift your board up. Right? Very, very nice. Very snug, yeah. And it fits with keycaps as well. So like a whole build can go in. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's the carrying case. It will come with keyhub's branding. But that's about it. Other than that, I think the case will retain black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minimal branding. Love this. Alright, now that the fit's on. Okay. Let me install the daughter board first, and then I can screw this on to the top case, and then afterwards we can have a typing test. Very quickly, right? Really quick build. Not for the fact that I had to like run away to like wash stuff. It is relatively simple. So if you have a modded R1, you can literally just do this, pot it in, and you'll be good. Dude, I am getting old. What is this glare? Handle on the other side feels safer. What does that mean? Oh, handle on the other side. Is that right? Do you prefer the handle on the other side? Oh, right. The side where you can... The side that is not at the bottom, right? Is that what you're saying? Like the side where you can pull two zips up. And then it's on that side. Right? Okay, there are also changes made to how the DB actually sits so that it's not so like direct 90 degrees. No, yes. I understand that you're referring to the carrying case. What I'm saying is that, are you referring to the side where the two zippers could meet? One second, yeah. Let me grab the carrying case. Let me grab the carrying case after I'm done installing these. Maybe. Okay, let me grab the carrying case. So you're saying that you prefer if the handle is here. Oh. Right, instead of here. Right, because the two zips can meet and then here is the bottom, right? Okay, that actually makes sense. Keen, would you consider this change?
Yeah, I think it's feasible.
Yeah. Right, so the handle is here, so that this is the bottom of the case. The two zips are up here. Safer, I feel.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Alright, thank you for your feedback. Like, dude, like, I'm not saying like, oh, thank you for your feedback, just to like, thank you for your feedback. You probably see some change, like, it'll probably happen. I don't want to confirm, like, if we've already started production, then it's going to be really difficult to make it happen. But because we're in the group buy phase, it's actually not too difficult. I'm just twisting the damn wire. Okay, so OEM PCB. Hi, welcome. Ah. Okay. Grab my top. And then what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Okay. As long as it's reasonable, I feel. I don't see why not. Right? Because like ultimately I feel the same way as well. I always prefer carrying cases where the carrying side, the handle side is where, dude, I am blind. Shit. The carrying side is where the tools get past me. It's only not possible once production started. And it's gonna be really expensive to just change things around. Then at a point it's not possible. Otherwise, you know, during the group buy phase when because carrying cases are usually like the last few things to be produced. So from now till like it being produced, we actually have quite a bit of wiggle room, you know? Very nice plate actually. Okay, probably have to shift some things a little just to get everything centered and nice, right? Thank you for the long cable. No, I prefer actually it to be like that because when I built my like XRF, yeah, it wasn't as fun. I think because like while Kikin is a designer, at the same time like he builds a lot of keyboard as well, right? So for him, I think user experience is quite important as well. You bought the Plus 84 from us. Uh-huh. Well, thank you for supporting. Where are you from though? Are you local? You're from JB. Ah, okay. JB is not too far away. What do you know? I'm Chinese too. It took 5 minutes to go Singapore. There's no way. Dude, don't make me laugh. There's no way it takes 5 minutes to come to Singapore. I mean, yes, if you're at customs, then yeah, it is like a 5 minute sort of thing. But dude, the jam and shit, dude, like There is no way it's a 5 minutes thing. Wait. Hold up. Ah. Why the keyboard so damn expensive? Which one? Which keyboard so damn expensive? The one I'm building right now? This one? The Plus 84? Dude, the Plus 84? Expensive? Like, I think, honestly speaking, I cannot speak for you. But in general, I think the Plus 84 is one of the most affordable, high-end level keyboards. Like it's meant to be like your end game sort of thing. And priced at that amount, I think it's okay. I honestly, like, if you ask me, I feel like it's okay. I feel like I fucked up the daughter board as well. Ash isn't rich. No, I'm not talking about like rich. I understand that it can be expensive. I'm not discounting the fact that it can be expensive. What I'm saying is that yes, it is expensive for 881 ringgit, but at the same time, it is priced very affordably, I feel, compared to like the other keyboards that that has come out. There's a TKL, that's everything else, you know. Kikin, I need your help. Your keyboard bag is the same as the one for the KBD. The drawstring is in the middle of the bag. The keyboard isn't wrapped in anything. Will eventually stain the keyboard with this black color if left unattended. Is that right? Ah, okay, that's something to consider. I cannot close the board.
Oh.
Is it my DD? I think my DD is sticking out a lot.
Okay, so
There's no way that's it sticks up. Is it supposed to stick out like that?
yeah, so what is happening now is that the on this prototype, the spacing is actually really tight in the internal. So currently, what happens is that the cable is catching on a tight surface. Yeah, but this wouldn't happen in a prototype in a production unit, as there will be more space internal. So there will be more room for the cable as well. So for the prototype, at the moment, the way to fix it is to try to keep the cable along the channel where there's more spacing. Yeah. I'll try. You have to finesse this. Whoa.
I feel like the DB is sticking out though. You can see the USB port.
DB sticking up. Let me see. Oh yeah, why is it sticking out?
Right, the DB is sticking out. Dude, I thought I was.
Okay, we'll try to find another daughter board.
Oh, this is the GST
Okay.
Okay, I knew it doesn't matter.
Okay, sorry, we got the wrong daughter board.
There's no way this is okay. I'll change.
Okay.
I'll show them that I'm a professional builder. Guys, I'm sorry. I swear I'm a professional builder. Whatever Kin said. Oh yeah, it's like too tight, it's like that, it's like that. Yes, correct. But at the same time, I promise you I'm a professional builder. I was given the wrong parts, dude. Guys. I was given the... Dude, I was looking at it. I was so lost as to why C3 looked like that, and I thought this was Kikin's proto DB. I did not question it. I just went with it. Dude, You're living in the UK? Oh, okay. But UK would be a lot more expensive, no? Okay, look at this. Yo, this is it's sitting flush. This is what happens when you're not given the tools for success. You call for the help of the designer, and the designer be like, yeah, it's just a proto. You know, it's just the proto. But after I change the correct one, it is not the proto. This is damn USB, dude. Like, okay, so this is the GSK DB. We have it. We have it because we were helping out some friends that bought the Jane V3. Jane V3 comes with its long DB, and it's actually a thing of mine. But because I don't use wireless mode, right, I got annoyed that the DB is so long with the additional channel for batteries and stuff. So then, while looking up resolution, I found that the oh my gosh, I'm spitting all over this keyboard. I'm so sorry, client. I found that we found rather that it uses the same DB as GSK, same mounting points at least. And so we approached McLovin, super nice person, and said, yeah, you know what? Here's some, but you cannot sell them. It's for personal use only. So he said, okay. So that's why we have that. We have those. And because it's not labeled, right? Because we're not supposed to sell them, it's not like labeled properly. In the shelf, it was in another bag. It says McLovin DB. So yeah. You should get wing killers. Wing killers always is very nice. Though, to be completely honest, if you get the win key unit, you'll definitely be able to fit in more builds. That means if you want to just transplant, right? If you just want to buy like transplant from one OEM into this new case, going win key will give you a lot more options. It just opens up a lot more options. Because then you're not restricted to the 7U and whatnot. However, if you're building it after market parts, I think it's your preference end of day. For me, I always go wing killers because I use the Mac and I don't use wing key. It has no foam, no hassle. The quality is good. I like it. Yeah. But the Plus 84 is not out yet, is it? It's not. Why am I asking you a question? I'm literally the vendor for Plus 84. Or do you get like some proto from somewhere? Okay, I'm just gonna wipe away the nasty fingerprints. Okay, let's try. Yo, this is magnificent. I'm looking forward to the robin egg, honestly. Like, yeah, really looking forward to the robin egg. I don't usually do this on stream. I do it like after stream. Just to ensure that the client's not getting like some smudgy ass keyboard. Because my hands, they look relatively dry, right? But when it gets super hot and humid, it gets clammy. It's like it's the first place to perspire. Yeah. So I'm kind of about it. Even I'm irked out by it. Because like if I think if you have like generally like very like sweaty, clammy hands, you're okay with it. But if it comes like every once in a while, I get irked out by it, especially when I'm required like to like build keyboards. My own keyboard, it's whatever. I don't really care. But if it's a client's keyboard, yes, I do care. There you go. This is the RF-8X in orange Wind Killers built with Railforce 86U. The Robin Egg, yes, we have submitted a Pantone for the Robin Egg. Yes, and we don't have enough time to make a prototype. We wish we had time for a proto, but I don't think that you guys will be disappointed with the color. Honestly speaking. Honestly, I don't think, whichever color you guys are gonna pick, I don't think you guys will be disappointed. That's my thoughts. Partially because of like what is it called? The manufacturer as well. Dude, I have an orange cable. Look at this. Is this control? Oh, nice. This is Windows. Yo, this is super nice. Okay. I'm gonna invite TR to come and do a typing test. Okay. I'll be right back. No.
$16 minutes.
60 seconds. nice, no?
But very heavy. And just think it's not my thing.
Someone asked whether is this silent.
No, it's unsilenced.
Unsilenced.
No, they can hear. Remember
Yes. It's super strong mic.
this? Remember got flame?
Who?
Really?
We got flame over sound test because somebody could hear the traffic downstairs. We're on the 7th floor, by the way. Okay. Oh. It's not.
This close to production.
Close.
Is it stack?
No.
Oh, this is not the one, the stack. Ah, then don't have choke selection.
But the internal spacing is fixed. Orange box. Back to the orange box.
Is there a PC one on hand? Do we have a PC one on hand?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, can you bring over the PC one?
So the silver unit actually has a what do you call it? The silicon silencing ring
So the
And,
silver unit is silenced.
and also H dome.
And H domes. Swen, shut up. Wait, I'm gonna bring the PC unit over. Of course it sounds like a keyboard. Of course. Is that 86U? Nah, the 86U is not silenced. It's black sliders. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the 86U?
This one is also silenced with the silicon silencing ring.
This is PC top, right? Do I have to turn off the fans?
Can. Is it working? It's not.
Oh, doesn't have cable connected.
Wow, great.
No, just type on. You just press tab on. No, as in like, tab it away. No, don't press tab. You use the mouse and tab.
No, there's no cable
Yeah,
inside.
there you go, yeah.
R2 PCB. Unsilenced. This one has cable inside.
This one got cable. Oh yeah.
But we again?
This one is the R2 PCB.
Okay, so leave it. Okay, so someone asked just now, right? Unsilence PC top sounds amazing. Okay, someone just now asked. I think it was Milkshake that asked. Okay, so this is the difference. Okay, if you go with wind killers, you can only build it this way. There is no other way that you can actually build this. Okay, like no other way. Yeah. Okay, so you can only use R1. For R1, there is also there is also a 6U version. If you use wind killers, what's going to look like will be 6U, 1U, 1U, then 1.5, 1.5. I think 7U, 6U, 1U, 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 1U. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so there is only a few ways that you can go about building it. If it's wind killers, you are extremely limited. Yeah, whereas if you pick the win key option, then of course you can play around with R2, R3, so on and so forth. Right, so that's the main thing that you should consider, right? If you're planning to buy whichever layout that you want. If you have an R1 on standby or you are okay with using aftermarket parts, then you can go for the win killers, no problem. If you are not planning to use aftermarket parts and you only want to use OEM with the provided R2, R3 plates, then you should buy the win key version, and then that way you'd have an easier building time. Okay, if not, you have to jank something up and whatnot. My PC build is 6U win killer. What's the PC build?
CPU is durable though, also silence with persistent.
No, as in it's win key, right? Win killers.
But it's not the one.
Yeah.
Just the was win killers.
Win killers?
Yeah.
6U?
6U, yes.
Win killer 6U, yeah. Yeah, bring it here. Aftermarket win killer 6.25 possible. Which plate? Aftermarket 6.25 would be relatively difficult. Honestly, it is very difficult. Yeah, here you go. Okay, so your 6U space bar, and then you have one additional 1U. Do you see that? Right beside the versus this one. You can make the comparison, right? So this one uses a R187U. Okay, remember it's R1. Okay, because after that they no longer make 1U stuff. So yes, you'd have to consider that before purchasing. I think for people who are just coming into like this whole Topra thing and then trying to like mess around with OEM, it can get quite difficult. Which plate is that for the 6U? This is for the R1 plate. This is R1 plate, right? The 6U1? R1 plate OEM, right? It's the OEM R1 plate. Yeah, so I think at the group buy, we don't have. This is the plate that is offered for the group buy itself. So this is for your stabilizers, right? This two is for stab. This is for your center key. So it's 7U, and then 1U. 1.5, 1.5, 1U, 1.5, 1.5, 1U. We do not offer this layout here during the group buy. Do you have any RGB like the keyboard? No, I don't have any PCBs right now that has RGB that could light the keyboard, unfortunately. Time to bust the Dremel out. Yeah, so you guys just have to take note, yeah? For the group buy, the R1 plate is for 7U only. If you want to go with this PC build, this layout, you have to buy a R1 87U. What is it? 89? 87U. R1 87U. Okay, so let me just show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like that. So the R187U, okay, has a 6U space bar, 1.5, 1U, 1.5, 1.5, 1U, 1U, 1.5. This plate, if you purchase it, can fit directly. You don't need like a aftermarket plate for it. Okay, you can basically transplant from the 87U into this, no problem. However, if you are looking to, but it will basically look like the PC version, right? That you guys saw just now. Yeah. Where's the PC if unsilence? The PC is silenced, right? PC is unsilenced. Silence. Oh, it's silenced with silicon silencing ring. It's still silenced. Kikin likes things silenced. I personally prefer unsilenced stuff. Yeah, so this build here, it's unsilenced. This one, the one I just built on stream, that's unsilenced.
The Wing Key one is also unsilenced.
This is also unsilenced, but it's much quieter. Bottom is not visible. You mean the PC bottom? From the side, it is. If you purchase the PC version, you'll see this. So the huge chunk of bottom would, if you buy PC, then yes, it will be translucent sorta. It will still be smoked. It will still be translucent. But if you buy a metal bottom and a PC top, the PC top covers and then the metal bottom just as is. Okay, I'm still taking questions. Man, it's so hard to think of a color. What do you mean? Why piss yellow instead of clear? I think piss color is a universally accepted color in Topra. This is the one that I built just now. Blockers of the PC top? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Oh, here you go. So the blockers right now, you will see like rubber domes, else you will just see a hole. Right, so yeah. So in this view, you can see the rubber domes that's installed, right? Yes, 86 use 7 use spacebar, 87 use 6 use spacebar, yes. Yes, piss yellow is a homage almost in the Topro world. It's just a very accepted color. Whereas, and the reason for not picking out clear or smoked PC, as mentioned earlier on on the stream, is because when we did our prototyping, we did 2 rounds of prototype with the PC. The first round that came had this blue tinge, blue hue. The second round that came had this like magenta, pinkish hue. And when we asked them whether or not it's a controlled thing, DDS told us that there is no way they can control that. And as such, we decided to scrape clear PC. Right, we want to be in control of the colors that goes into the PC rather than leaving it to like fade. Does Topra generally have a preference for 6U versus 7U? Yeah, it's just a material thing, and we don't want to leave it to like, oh, guess, like if it's this batch. And the worst part is if everything is produced using like separate batches and it looks different. If we are lucky, then everything is the same. We don't want to risk that. The designer doesn't want to risk that, and as such, just remove the clear PC. So you see right now, this one is the one with the bluish hue. Right? This PC unit here, it's bluer. It looks very clear right now because I have like very warm lights, but this is blue, right? This is bluer IRL. Okay. Just now I brought out a PC unit. This PC unit, on the other hand, it's pink. Right? You guys can see the pink. It's like purple, lilac, pink, sorta. You guys see it? So if I put this over here, and you guys do the comparison, you guys can see the difference, yeah? Yeah, so because of that, we don't want to risk it. There is no reason to risk it, right? Yeah, so that's why we are going for PC and then we're dyeing it. Yeah, we're not. I think piss will look piss. Regardless of whether right now the piss on renders, it's like a well hydrated piss. I'll be honest. It's just this piss that is you've drank enough water. It's the healthy color piss, right? That is that's mentioned on the RF-8X channel at least, right? It's like well hydrated piss. It's not too yellow. Yeah. What we've sent over is wanting this color, this well hydrated piss, not pay piss, not the standard piss wasser piss. It's not the yellowing on old ABS piss, right? Yeah, well hydrated piss. Yeah, so that is what we are getting at. This manufacturer that we're working with, they're quite decent. They're quite good with colors, really. So yeah. You can't really tell because of the lighting. Okay, so this orange. Okay, so if I were to tilt it this way, this way, it looks. Okay, one second. Yeah, it looks more like that than this. This, then this. IRL, it looks more this than this. Okay, another example I can provide you. Trying to find a way to not scratch the board. Okay. The other example I can provide you would be this. Okay, same angle. Can you take this as a reference? It's a terrible reference. I know, it's terrible. Right? It's a terrible reference, but I hope it's reference enough. Wilforce A7U Pro Max. Yeah, that's helpful. Yeah. Hopefully it is. Yeah, so that's basically it. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, so some of you guys have mentioned that you guys want independent streamers to take a look at this board. So we have reached out to a few. One has gotten back, and today is what day? Today is the 29th. Tomorrow we will be sending out a unit to this streamer. It should reach him early next week or late next week, and then by then we will make an announcement, right? That okay, this person is streaming, and the reason why I think, do you get a discount if you buy two? You get a kiss from the designer. The designer will kiss your board personally if you buy it from us, because designer is local. Any chance the group buy will extend? Yes. I'm letting you know here right now that the group buy will extend. We've gotten a lot of feedback. I'll not say that they're pushback, but we've gotten a lot of feedback that the group buy did not. The period that the group buy ran isn't a period that fell under paychecks. Certain people's paychecks. That's one of the examples that we've gotten. The other one is they have not prepared enough funds for the group buy. The third one that we've heard also is that they want to see like it out there first before they make the decision. So all of these things are decided quite late, and we understand that. I mean, for us at least at KTEX, we've ran many group buys before, and the reason why this one was just seemed like it's almost like a private group buy, right? Where no streamers know about this product. We're just running it and then we're just selling it. It's because initially that was the intention with this keyboard, right? The intention for this keyboard wasn't for it to have so much traction, right? It's almost like okay, if there are like 20 people that want this, we'll get it right to these 20 people, and I think Kikin will be more than happy to get it to these people. And so there was no plans at all to like send it to streamers, get other vendors on board and stuff. And then as the IC period went on, and then with the second announcement that we saw that there was a surge in demand at least. And so we approached other vendors, get them on board, and then decided to run this as an official thing. Again, even though we have decided to like run this as an official thing, it has never come to our minds that we needed to send this out to people, because we assumed that if we have like we put out content like that, and this is not the first time I'm showcasing the Proto. I'm just saying I've showcased it in many other streams before, that it will be sufficient. And then of course like the whole DDS thing happened. Oh, thank you so much. Then like the whole DDS thing happened, and then we had the switch menu and stuff, and so yeah, I don't want to make any excuses, but we've not prepared for like actually sending this to like people to have them take a look, because there was never intentions for people to have a look, right? And so yeah, and so like we thought about it. We had like a few late night discussions, and then we've decided, okay, you know what? We should send it to people that we like, we hope the community would like and can resonate with. And so yeah. Okay, so I'm already done with the build. That's the thing. I started the stream like at 6:30. Now it's almost 10 p.m. here. So I'm done with the build. This is the one that I built today. It's built with 86U RF, the R1 Real Force 86U, and it's unsilenced. Yeah. So if you guys wanna like listen to it, I want video proof of Kikin kissing my board. I got you. If you buy two, I'll get it for you. I'll make sure he leaves like a saliva, like a streak. Okay, no less. Like, final question from me. Do you prefer Elu or PC top? I've never had an affinity with PC keyboards. When I say that, it's because I use my keyboard as a tool. I want it to be a tool. I don't want it to be like for showcase. It hurts when I see a scratch. And so I choose not to like pick up PC boards. Clear tape? No, I will clear coat the thing. Nah, I'm kidding. But yeah, okay. Let me do a final sound test because it's already 10 p.m. I'll do a final sound test. Okay, quick question. Let's go. Let's hear it. Let me move these keyboards away. Kikin, can you help me grab the keyboards for me, please?
Thank you.
Oh! Here you go. It works with clever stuff. Yes, it does. You don't have to source for Real Force. No. So in the group buy itself, you would notice that we are offering this PCB as well. This PCB has Chipolot's logo, KTX's logo, and Keyhub's design logo. Right, so there's 3 logo. This particular PCB is the stock blue. We wanted to get it very close to like a blue that we like, but couldn't because stock blue is whatever, right? And so we are offering this PCB. We are offering plates as well. So you can actually use Dynapacks or Dynacap, Clever's parts for this. In fact, if I remember correctly, OmniType did ask for a plate files, which means that you guys should be able to generate a plate that is made just for Dynacap. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, just talking about Dynacap, it covers all the other aftermarket parts as well. So if you have Densys parts lying around, you can pick up Densys parts. You can use them. If you have Metapulse lying around, you can use them. Okay. For domes, we've tested with Dyna. We've tested with OEMs. They fit fine. I don't think domes are the main issue here. Okay. Yeah. Also, Astrodomes should be delivering to us very, very soon as well. So we'll probably get a built-in with Astrodomes and hopefully be able to like provide a sound test for you guys with Astrodomes as well. I don't know whether you guys are into that, but yeah. Odd request, but I'm more than happy to kiss. Yo, look at Kikin. So excited. No, but then the thing about R1 is also like it's incredibly difficult to find, and even if you do find like an 86U for the Windkillers version, it's gonna be incredibly expensive compared to aftermarket parts or compared to like R2s or R3s. Which kit sounds the most like MX Browns? Huh? Yeah, like I have a couple of R1 real forces. They've all went into like builds, but yeah. What? Okay, but anywho, I'll be ending stream really soon. Let me get in another typing test for you guys, and yeah, and see what you guys like. Let me just move stuff a bit so I can centralize this thing. Uh, that was a legit question. There is no way that's a legit question, dude. Okay. Okay, before we start, let's test the mods first. Okay, so this is built with OEM parts, Realforce R186U, unsilenced, black sliders, OEM PCB, OEM plate, and of course OEM keycaps. I am unsure of the weight. The domes are variable domes. Okay, so these are variable domes. Okay. Yeah, Joe, let's go. Let's start this.
There are days where your back hurts like hell. Today is your day.
Okay, and that's it for the typing test and the board itself. If you guys want to see more angles, here you go. My camera is in an awkward position, but that's the side wedge. This is the back of the keyboard, the bottom, right? It's really just the wedge. The typing height. What's the typing height, Kin?
17.
17. Okay, here you go. The other side. Right, so this is unsilenced. I always prefer my Topra unsilenced. I've never been into the whole silence thing. Even when I use purple sliders, it's always unsilenced. Oh yeah, curious, since you brought your people here, let me show you what I did. And here you go. Ah, okay. Here you go. Yeah, so I did this right before, like I saw her recent post, right, that she was doing it. But then because I bought pepper, she made me spend so much money. So I bought pepper, and then afterwards I wanted something similar to pepper for my H2H, and so yeah. And then I went to like buy like parts of this, and I wanted to like make the hut for this, but I could only find the JIS one and not the NC one, so I can't make that hut. But anywho, so yeah, yes. Goodbye is extended. Goodbye will be extended for how many more weeks? Okay, goodbye will be extended for 2 more weeks to make it a full month of goodbye. So you guys would have sufficient time to think about the purchase. Again, buy responsibly, no reason to rush. Yes, it's gonna be extended by 2 weeks. You're gonna hear it first for the RF-8X, yeah, not the H2H. Sorry for the H2H. Yeah, so for the RF-8X, we will be extending it for another 2 weeks. After this stream, we'll inform the vendors. We are not able to get a sample in time. That's a problem. Responsibility just left the chat when you said that. No. Again, piss sample, no, we don't have enough time. There is not enough time to manufacture and then send it over to us and then for us to show it. That's the unfortunate thing. Because our samples were made with another manufacturer. So we can try to see if we can get a sample in on time. But yeah. Okay, but no promises. I do not want to promise like, oh, I'm definitely be able to get like a piss sample or a robin egg sample. But with this manufacturer, it's almost like I don't want to say trust me, bro. Because I think a lot of people have said trust me, bro, and then, you know, killed that trust, right? But yeah. Yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I think with this manufacturer, while it may not be like 100% renders, you can never take renders seriously. But when I see Kikin pick out colors to render, he did it extremely close to the Pantone. And the Pantone that we sent to the manufacturer, we believe that they will stick very close to the Pantone. Yeah. That's all. Basically, this is a Kohaku TKL trust. Okay, so that's it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Okay, and with that, we are also open tomorrow as well as on Sunday. We'll be closed on the following week from 1st June all the way till the 1st June all the way to the 9th June for warehouse expansion as well as the air conditioning BS that we had to deal with. Okay, so with that, if you guys are coming down tomorrow, I'll see you guys. If not, then I'll see you guys in a week or so. Okay? Alright, ciao.